Alright, today's workout I'm doing a max effort push day. First movement, always going to be a compound movement. So today I chose the flat bench press. And right here I'm trying to work up to a heavy single. And those are both 15-pound dumbbells taped to the bumper plates. Alright, after I work up to a heavy single, which was 360, I think I put 245 on the bar, which is 67%. I try to get 3 sets of 8. And this first set was not supposed to turn into block press, I guess, or whatever you call it. Just I felt really weird going from 360 to 245. Alright, next set looks a little bit better. Notice on the weight going down, I always try to control the weight. The reason why is because I always wanted to land in the same spot. If it lands too low on my chest or too high on my chest, it basically becomes a different movement, different pattern that I'm trying to complete. So I always try to complete the same pattern from the beginning of the workout all the way to the end of the workout. Also, the eccentric phase, or the phase where I'm bringing the weight down to my chest, is always going to be stronger than the phase where I'm actually pushing it off my chest. So there's not really too much to worry about if your eccentric phase is a little slower than normal. Alright, the next movement I did was the overhead press, and the weight I used here was 135 pounds. And I did this for 3 sets of 10. For this exercise, when I pick the weight, I try to pick the weight to where it's going to be an RPE scale of 8 or 9. What that means is I probably had about 1 or 2 reps still left in the tank. I know I'm stopping at rep 10 on these 3 sets, but if I really had to, I could probably get maybe 11 or 13. The reason why I don't train to failure is because I'm always trying to keep the motor pattern the same. As soon as the motor pattern changes, then it's a completely different movement that my body's trying to learn. So rather than having 1 to 3 different motor patterns, I always try to keep one consistent one. That way I can just focus on making that movement better. Something to note on this movement is that you're pushing the bar through your head. So your head's going to get out of the way of the bar path. You're not pushing the bar around your head. You want it to be completely vertical. Alright, next exercise I did was tricep dips. I did about 3 sets of 20. Normally I don't like to go or do any exercise more than 15 reps because I believe it turns into like a muscle endurance kind of cardio workout. Right now my current training goals are to get stronger and get bigger, so I'm always trying to keep it within that rep range, or at least anything less than 15 reps. Next exercise I chose to do was a dumbbell lateral raise. This is going to complement the overhead press I just did. And for this exercise I did about 3 sets of 10 reps with 30-pound dumbbells. And for this movement, always try to make sure that your elbows are always higher than your wrists. Your thumbs are pointed slightly toward your body. Alright, for the last movement I decided to do tricep push downs. I did about 3 sets, I believe, of 12. I think the last set I got 10. For this movement, there's no need to go heavy. You should already burn most of your triceps out doing the bench press and the overhead press. So it's really important that you pick a weight where you can control the movement and maintain complete focus on the tricep. Alright, that's pretty much it. I know it doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot of movements or a lot of exercises, but keep in mind that I do have 2 upper days per week. Reason why, because I don't think completely killing yourself on one day and then kind of resting that body part for 6 days is efficient enough, especially for the natural bodybuilder, I guess. So if I do the movements every other day, I'm still able to remember that same motor pattern that I did, compared to if I did it, let's say on Monday, take 6 days off, and then get back to the same workout. The bench press won't feel foreign to me. It'll feel more natural of a movement. And that's it, guys. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me.